So here we have Walter, our fictional defensive linebacker. He's driving to his home game in his brand new Lamborghini until suddenly his car just stops in the middle of the road.
So Walter ran out of gas because he neglected to fill it earlier. He missed his game, and
Professional athletes tend to be fiscally irresponsible. You have all this money, but where does it go?
So we're here to tell you how to manage your money by saving for the future and how to help your money grow through investments.
So the first thing that we're going to talk about is long-term savings. IRAs, or individual retirement accounts, are accounts that you put money into for around the age of 60. There are two types of IRAs, in traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs. Roth IRAs, you put money that's already been taxed into the account so that when it grows, it doesn't get taxed again.
a Roth IRA you're not eligible for if you make over $138,000.
Which is why we want to talk to you guys more about traditional IRAs.
A traditional IRA lets your earnings grow tax deferred, and you only pay taxes on investment gains or when you withdraw it after age 70.
If you're interested in more short-term savings, there are CDs and MMAs. Both offer higher return rates in comparison to savings accounts.
CDs, or certificate of deposits, is a great way to save money as well as make a few extra cash. It's a great way to save for a car or a vacation. They usually have lower return rates, around 1 to 5%. However, the more you put in, the more you get back. The only problem with CDs is they have a maturity rate that can set anywhere from 2 months to 5 years.
This means that you cannot access the money until you've reached the maturity date you set for yourself.
MMAs allow you to access your money at any time, however.
And then MMAs, or money market account, is a deposit account that is high risk. It pays based off the current interest rate in the market, so it fluctuates.
So let's say Walter had made it to that big game, but at the big game he broke his leg. Now he's been forced into early retirement. Now if Walter had been saving, then he'd be fine, but because he bought that new Lamborghini, he's left high and dry.
Now that we're saving for the future, why not talk about investments, making more money? Common ways to invest your money could be stocks or bonds.
A stock is a type of security that signifies ownership. There are two types of stocks. One, a common stock and a preferred stock. A common stock is when you get to vote at shareholder meetings and you get to receive dividends. And preferred stock is you don't get any of these features, but you have a higher rate of return. Ownership is based on shares, and stocks are just the foundation for every portfolio.
A less risky way to invest would be the bond market or the debt market, because when you purchase a bond, you're essentially buying a company's debt. You form a contract with them that's a loan, and they give you a set interest rate. Now, interest rates depend heavily upon the market rate. So if the market rate's a bit higher, your bond might not be worth as much. However, if the market rate lowers, your bond is worth more because the interest rate is higher than the market rate. This means you could sell your bond back on the market similar to stocks, and you'll have a lot of potential buyers who might purchase your bond higher than you purchased for.
And then there's a new form of investing, equity crowdfunding. Equity crowdfunding is an online mechanism that allows investors to start fund-up companies and small businesses. As an investor, you put money in a company and receive a portion of it. If the company succeeds, then the value of the business goes up. Then if it goes up, then you receive more money in the end.
So last offseason, Walter's coach approached the team with this to tell them to invest in local small businesses. And of course, Walter declined, but the rest of the team went in. Now that those businesses are doing well, the rest of the team is making bank, while Walter, he's got nothing.
In conclusion, don't end up stuck on the side of the road of life with no gas.
Start saving for your short-term goals.
Don't miss out on opportunities to invest your money and make it grow.
And don't be like Walter.
Invest in your future today.